Thanks. So as Dana mentioned, I'm Lavina, and I'm the Regional Innovation Director covering BC and the Yukon. And I am pleased to introduce the first of our FoodTech Next companies pitching today, and they are App8. App8 were founded in 2018 by Elias Hage and Hani Jabour. This dynamic duo developed a cutting-edge mobile ordering solution for the food service industry. The platform enhances the customer experience for diners, allowing them to browse menus, place orders, and make payments from their own devices. They are proud to be working with some of the biggest names in the food service sector, such as Boston Pizza, Bolero, and the Compass Group. Their unique back-end and integration logic sets them apart, enabling seamless integration with point of sale, reporting, and loyalty systems. The company consists of a diverse Canadian team and is backed by experienced board members and investors, several of which are in the food service space. Both Elias and Hani bring a wealth of knowledge in business development and software engineering, and together they are guiding App8 towards its mission of realizing how digital technology can be used to unlock the full potential of food service brands. Please join me in welcoming the CEO of App8, Elias Hage.
Thank you very much, Lavina. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Got my clock going. Perfect. Lavina, thank you very much for that warm welcome. And everyone, again, my name is Elias, the CEO of App8, and it's my pleasure to be here today. Before getting into the presentation on the project itself, I'd like to set a little bit of context. Sorry, we're closed due to staff shortages. Oh, your shipment's not going to be here for another month because of shipping bottlenecks. And, oh, our prices have gone up because, well, everything now is just way more expensive. These are all major industry challenges that many of us have seen and experienced. But the industry did not go quietly into the night on these. The industry innovated, the industry evolved. The industry adopted solutions and technologies such as digitization, digital menus, digital ordering, digital payments. Robotics, from kitchen assistant robots all the way through to standalone robot vending machines. And artificial intelligence enabled grab-and-go technology to allow for quick retail to identify customers and food on a shelf. These are all innovations that have been put in place to combat those major industry problems. But I'd like to paint a picture of what that ecosystem might look like in implementing those technologies. You've got your digital ordering layer, so whatever the guest sees. You've got your on-premise and off-premise, dine-in, delivery, pickup, digital menus that guests can order from. You've got your tools and processes that back that up, your content management that exists in your menu, the order fulfillment side, the payment side of things, all supported by product creation, the kitchen robot, or the robot vending machine that is supporting that ecosystem, and then your back of house, your financial reporting, your inventory reporting, and all that. Now, I realize that this isn't the all-inclusive ecosystem, but it's relevant to the message that I have today. There's one big question in looking at this, what could be an amazing, hyper-efficient, delightful digital experience ecosystem. How well do all of these layers and all of these components work with each other? What happens when a consumer puts an order and pays to a robot vending machine that is out of stock on one of the items? What happens when a robot vending machine or kitchen assistant needs attention or is running out of inventory and doesn't alert the operators in time? And what happens when all of this amazing workflow and artwork that's happening does not work with the back-end systems, the inventory management systems, the financial reporting systems for a food service brand? Well, there's fewer sales because of the impacted customer experience. There's higher costs because, well, we're going to throw human beings and manual processes at filling those gaps. And there's a deterioration in trust in the use of robotics and artificial intelligence in food service. This is what App8 is solving through the CFIN project. This is the problem we're solving. Through this project, App8 is going to bring forward a universal integrated order management solution that wraps around robotics and artificial intelligence-enabled brands and operations. It's going to include accurate order intake, proactive, not reactive system management, and a universal back office integration to the operating systems in large food service brands. I'd like to talk a little bit about us and why we're a good fit for this project. App8, as was introduced, is a digital ordering solution for food service brands that include traditional restaurants, but also include food halls, hospitals, cafeterias, stadiums, entertainment centers, you name it. With App8, the guests of those establishments can see a digital menu on their phone, place an order, make a payment, leave feedback, and several other things. Whether they're dining in, whether they're getting pickup, whether they're getting it delivered, whether they're sitting in a seat at a stadium, or whether they're walking in the park. We're very proud to be working with several brands across Canada and the US that include Boston Pizza, Compass Group, Cisco Foods Canada, just to name a few. And today, we have established product market fit with a broad rollout of our solution across several North American cities. And we're powered by an all-inclusive Canadian team of superstars and that has experience ranging from food service and food tech all the way to world-class software engineering. But what sets us apart and what makes us different is a big question. It's our deep integration into the technical ecosystem of food service brands. It's our ability to scale those integrations across hundreds and thousands of locations in highly complex enterprise food service ecosystems that makes us different. I'm going to break that down or show a visual in a small example here. Let's say a traditional restaurant, as an example, that has a kitchen, and we even threw in a robot kitchen assistant in there. And it's got a dine-in option and a takeout zone that's segregated so that there's an efficient workflow. Even on the dine-in, there's QR codes so guests can choose whether they want to order from a server or whether they want to place orders by themselves and pay by themselves on their own phone. And you've got that supported by a back office. There's a loyalty program. All of that looks amazing. We work with brands that have this setup and many other different setup all the time. And time again, the big problem that we see is that these amazing innovations do not talk to each other. They don't work well with each other. And then we're back to throwing manual process and people, and we're back to staff shortages and back to all of those challenges that we have. What we do at App8 is connect everything together. We wrap the digital ordering experience and connect it to the entire enterprise operating ecosystem and backend. The ultimate goal of doing that is to have a delightful customer experience, to generate repeat guests, to generate business, and be hyper efficient in doing so as a major brand. I'd like to get a little bit into the specific project that we're doing with CFIN now and share what I mean by wrapping a digital experience around robotics and AI enablement technologies. The project we're doing with CFIN has three main parts. The first part, did that to me again. The first part is the front end part. Now, the front end is not novel. I mean, having a digital menu and ordering is something that exists in the world. App8 even has it today. But what's different when we're introducing robotics and artificial intelligence and completely fully automated means is that there's no more human being that's sitting there waiting, looking, and managing and governing it. So a big focus of the front end side of this project is going to be focusing on what happens when there's no human and you have real-time robotics and artificial intelligence, error handling, and communication with the guests, so that we don't have that red buzzer that's buzzing when a guest pays for something and, well, it's not available, or it's not there, or the options aren't there, because it's different when you have a fully automated solution. But we're also going to introduce other friction killers like one-tap order and pay, frictionless account creation, and smart identification of repeat customers. It's all about making a truly fully automated robotics and AI-enabled workflow at the front side for the guests. The second is the back-end logic. And the back-end logic is going to be the real lift for a truly efficient operation. It's going to really revolve around real-time communication and management, alerting operators when operators need to be alerted in advance of problems happening and when attention is needed. It's going to handle inventory management, maintenance, and other communication that's needed for a fully automated system. So you don't have to have full-time staff on the ground for a highly automated operational environment. Last but not least is the integration modules. We're leveraging everything that we've already learned and discovered and worked with, and we are going to build universal integration modules. I say universal because that's a key, because integrations can take months and sometimes years, and that's not what we're looking to do. We're looking for a universal integration modules that's highly scalable, that addresses several robotics and AI-powered use cases, from robot vending machines, which are completely independent robots that can make food and serve up a fresh hot meal right in front of you, to kitchen robots, which are kitchen assistants that will help a chef-led kitchen, robot order fulfillment, which is robot service staff just bring in food and deliveries, whether it's in a transportation situation or in a dining room, and AI-enabled smart retail. And the best example of that I can give is your Amazon Go example of you grab something off the shelf and you're on your way. The milestones that we've established for this project, where we are today, is at a stage of a proven integrated digital ordering product and suite. By September, we expect to have a live pilot in at least one of these robotics use cases. And by this time next year, we expect to be ready for commercial use, and we will be leveraging our go-to-market approach and channels to bring this to Canada, to North America, and then to the world. In closing, I'd like to share that we are always interested in connecting with like-minded organizations that are interested in shaping the future of digital food service. And if you are a food service brand or a tech company that is working in this space, that thinks this way, and that is interested in learning about our digital ordering platform, or in being an early adopter of our robotics-enabled platform, then please reach out. I'll be around after this, but you can also reach me through the contact information. Thank you.